And we're back with the finals, TGT against Pizdun. Pizdun coming off that big victory last game against B-Pro.
Yeah, they have the confidence right now for the win. I guess they're warmed up.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see if TGT is coming off of I wonder if they're scrimmaging or anything in the meantime, or if they're just coming off their previous victories. We see the same early bans coming out. Sapphire and Engineer are the first bans we've seen the past few matches.
I might be too low for these players, but Sapphire is not one of the guys I usually ban.
I don't usually ban Sapphire either, although I'm also too low skill to play Sapphire well. I suspect, just like with that ulti, if you know what you're doing, it can be so disruptive to set up a fight or to save an initiation.
Yeah, you can save a whole team with just the R click.
Engineer's the same way. He's so disruptive to play around with his kit, his stuns, his ulti, everything. The mines are frustrating.
Yeah, and now we have a kind of interesting game where we have HoN, we have HoN, and the other two I don't recognize. But it's gonna be fun to see what HoN is picking up, if it's gonna be one of those games with Tremble.
Yeah.
Like he used to play back in the days.
We see Fade and Devour banned this time. I mean, Bushwhack, of course, but Fade and Devo are new.
Devo, it might be if we have Sunk Bob in the TGT team.
Yeah, if they're afraid of a specialty hero.
He's a really good hooker.
And Prisoner, there's another hook ban.
Yeah. I smell Sunk Bob around here. And we got a HoN. I don't know, have you costed the other games earlier? Because have you seen who's usually go mid?
No, I did not. I started that last series.
Okay, so probably HoN is gonna pick up that Monkey King. Because he... Exactly, so we got the first pick on Monkey. Which is interesting.
Yeah, Monkey King's such a good hero. He's so frustrating to play against.
Yeah, the movability on that hero.
Fast. Oh, so hard to catch. Alright, the Pearl pick. I like to see it. Pearl was the unsung hero of the last series.
Yeah. Probably gonna be the same guy who's playing it again. It's 2024, which is Gyanko, I think.
Yeah, he was so skilled at Pearl. If I could play Pearl like that, I'd be unstoppable.
Me too. Then I probably have a little bit rank than I have at the moment.
Yeah. TGT shadow picking a Salomon. I wonder if that'll come out. That's
that will be a troll pick, I think.
Oh, they pick up the Puppet Master. Really strong carry. It was banned last game, so we're able to see it this match.
Nice pick. I haven't seen if they changed Puppet Master in the last patches.
Oh, I'm so out of date with the patch notes.
Me too, so I hope you had some updates on it. You never know. Demented and Pharaoh. That's nice picks.
Right? Solid support, solid initiation.
Hag band.
Yeah, Hag was banned last match too. By Pizdun.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if their strategy is really going to change up much now that they're playing a different opponent, or if they're going to try and lean into the way they were playing last series on Pizdun's side.
Exactly. If they're gonna go that 3-lane aggressive on towards the opposite team's short lane. See if they go long this time. And they're gonna have that solo guy go versus hopefully the suicide.
Yeah. It worked out really well last match with the electrician, so we'll have to see.
I would love to see... Did you ban Tremble?
Tremble's not
Tremble
banned.
is still up there. I would love to see Tremble in this game. Lodestone is gone again.
Yeah. That must be another high tier pick. I don't see Lodestone much just in like the random TMM matches.
Very nice for suicide.
Yeah.
Solo play, he can bash out anyone. And Gemini. I guess that's for HoN.
Gemini, yeah. And that's
No
your
Gemini player. So the pickups at the moment: Monkey King, Demented, and Pharaoh. Thoughts?
I think that's a pretty good lineup, honestly. Monkey King's just going to dominate, as he always does. Disham's one of my favorite support heroes to see. And then I don't play a lot of Pharaoh, but if you know what you're doing on that hero, his map presence is everywhere. I mean, he's got the rockets for stacking and putting down DPS, and then his ulti for initiation is game changing.
For sure. Kind of interesting to see if the other team would have picked up Pharaoh instead, because that could be pretty good versus Monkey with the walls.
Yeah, we're also seeing quite a lot of respect bans here. The Jerizaiah getting banned after that last series performance, and then you touched on the Gemini and some of the earlier bans, all the hooking heroes.
Yeah.
So clearly both these teams are familiar with their opponent.
They sure are. I think they played it against each other many times. And know each other's weaknesses. And Gelade is gone too.
Yeah.
That is
another big pickup. Yeah.
Let's see what the picks is gonna be here.
I'm hoping they continue to lean into the strategy they had before, because they were able to pull off that tri-lane pretty well. I mean, it seemed ineffective at first, but then with the rotations and getting the vision control, they were really able to snowball. And then their mid and their long lane were able to hold their own.
It's gonna be interesting to see if they actually put Puppet mid and pick up that Madman once more. Yeah, they got the Warden again.
They did so well with that Emerald last game mid.
Yeah, he's probably gonna go mid again.
So much impact. I mean, it was a 2-on-1 lane, and Emerald still dominated. That was crazy.
Yeah, he got the winning hand out of that mid lane.
For sure.
But what is next gonna be? Because I guess they're missing a solo long lane or short.
Yeah, I'm hoping they pick up something that can go. Oh, a Riftwalker.
Wow.
That's not a pick I would have expected, but I like it. Really good DPS, great ultis for initiation potentially.
But this feels like they need something that is kind of big that it can go in first. Just take all the shit and Riftwalker gets in after.
Also, they have 4 range heroes right now, so they need some kind of frontliner. They pick up Madman and Moira. Oh, Moira is such a pick. A good Moira is game changing. Those ultis.
Good counter to anything.
Yeah, I mean counters Rift and everything like so well. Pearl even, you just throw the ulti on top of her ulti.
Yeah. And now it seems like they swapped around, so Fa on the Madman, we got Eston on Monkey King. Vulka on Moira is annoying.
I gotta say, just based on picks so far, I'm more scared of Legion team. If I was playing this game, I'd be more afraid of the Legion lineup than the Hellborn lineup, but we'll have to see how they lane it.
For sure.
Alright, I wonder what the last pick's going to be for Poyo. I mean, they might swap around, but the last pick on Hellborn side for Pizdun. They definitely need a frontliner, I feel like.
And there it is.
A really strong pick. I still feel like they're a little squishy on the Hellborn side, but I mean, I guess they do have the Pearl.
Yeah. But they have a lot of burst on Team TGT.
True.
Which will not be able to stop by Pearl, I think, if they got the right combination of. We have the Madman too, with, like you saw last game, the barrel rolls, you got the harassment. I think they're gonna have a great or a good landing phase with that.
I really like the Moira pick too. If she's able to send up her Ephemeral Illusion and drain Pearl's mana, it can prevent her from putting an ulti down at the right spot.
And look down bottom now, we have Madman with the Moira. Moira has her stun, Madman just stalk into the opponents and just stun him, and then barrel rolls and more or less dead.
Well, it looks like everyone's starting 2-1-2 right now for lanes.
Feels like Pharaoh is gonna go suicide though.
Yeah.
Demented mid.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Putting a ward up, I wonder if he'll stay mid.
Yeah, the Moira pick.
Doesn't connect with anything though.
Same thing. Look at the traps middle. Just pulling him out, so giving him a little bit of advantage, even going back to get the mana.
And that'd be critical against Monkey King, because if you can stop him from getting on you, you really limit his potential.
But now he has a little bit more of a problem. That's Demented, and Demented is very annoying to. It's so easy to harass out people, and he got a little bit of heal this time too, and they didn't have that last time in mid. Because they played
for harass. Disham could just heal it off.
Exactly, because last time they had B Pro had Moa in mid, And then you don't have any heal whatsoever. Let's see, Vulka is going top, is going solo, but he has spec'd his soul, so...
They shoot a rocket down bottom, but it does not see anybody, so they're still not sure who's laning where. I mean, they have their assumptions, of course, but both Pharaoh rockets missed.
They're putting up a ward here to see who's coming top.
Yeah, nice ward on top lane.
And Hellborn here probably knows that Pharaoh has the rocket, so it's gonna be pretty easy to harass him out.
Yeah. It's gonna be up to Rift to really box out that Pharaoh. Try and get Puppet a big advantage.
But look mid, already. He walked into a trap and... Yeah, take some HP.
Yeah, the Emerald. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, another.
Oh,
nice
look
trap.
here.
Both of them.
Wow.
Big tier of Emerald is brutal. I would not want to go against that.
And you're waiting for the monkey to go into the other one.
The trap just put out so much damage. You get the free auto attacks off too. Really nice.
He's doing well with that hero.
Yeah. And then Dishon
And they meant that.
Oh,
just keep on going.
Another 2v1 lane that feels like Emerald's just dominating.
Yeah.
I mean, it's early, but still.
Big Thorum is very good with Emerald Warden.
You know, Pharaoh trying to stack and pull with his rockets, but not succeeding.
But he's doing well.
He's holding his own. I feel like the Rift needs to be a little bit more aggressive, if you ask me.
And Hellborn hasn't put out any wards yet. So we'll see
They have
where...
the one on top lane, that's it. They have no rune ward.
But look at mid now. This team actually... TGT actually buy the reward ASCP so they don't walk into any more traps. They're sick and tired of that damage.
They're putting a lot of damage on bottom lane, actually. Moira getting kind of low. I mean, it's just a passive farm battle, of course, but...
Yeah.
They're going to hope for a return kill with that Drunken Master when they can.
And up top, Riftwalker picks up Illusion. Gonna be a lot of harassment for Pharaoh, or can at least keep him out of the lane.
Emerald's now out of mana on mid, does not yet have bottle.
That is gonna be crucial for him, because now it's gonna be hard to get lost hits.
Yeah.
Down bottom.
Down bottom, Drunken Master initiating onto the Madman. They're putting really good damage. Pearl hits the bubble. Madman one hit. He's able to get the stock off just in time. Drunken's leap did not connect.
He did put down the ward a little bit too early.
Yeah. Really good try, though. And they still see him. Madman
they see him.
Here. Did he not see them put the ward down? He did not. Drunken Master secures the kill. Moira now getting body blocked really well by the Drunken Master. Oh, activates the apple. Is it going to be enough? Putting in the damage. No. Oh, look at the jukes. Look at the jukes of the trees. I don't even know what just happened.
That is Mr. Sugbob's specialty. Walking through the jungle, huh?
Amazing.
The cliff-walking god.
For sure. That could have been a disaster, and instead it was just a little bit of a misstep.
I think I just outed Sugbob's secret account.
Now everyone's going to be keeping an eye on that Moira. Madman, though, back in lane, putting some good damage on the Pearl. Good stun by the Moira. Pearl falling pretty low, but gets the power supply off. Is able to stay alive.
I had 4 seconds on that barrel roll. Otherwise that would have been a kill.
Madman just has double Lunar Tier, so he may be able to use that at some point to get someone, even though he looks like he's out of mana.
Still haven't. I guess it's saving him because of the health regen. It's one health regen with both of them.
I gotta say, Big Tier is doing amazing. He's barely behind in farm, 2v1, keeping his X up really, really well. Legion actually all the runes, and he's still able to hold his own.
Actually going after to check what he pull up.
He decided not to bottle, in fact, because they're camping the runes so aggressively. Although Monkey King now has a bottled regen, so we'll have to see if he tries to make a play with that.
Oh, here we go. Mid lane. Ooh.
Get a little bit of damage on Emerald, but just trying to keep her low. She has that potion in her back pocket, though, so we'll see if she can get that off before they burst her down. Drunken Master initiating on Madman a little bit. He gets kind of low. They return with the stun from Moira. Moira takes all of Drunken's mana, but they just kind of back off with a pretty even trade. Drunken finished the protective talisman, so he's pretty tanky. He's also sitting on double apple, so he can play.
Yeah, they're doing the opposite. And now Madman has 3 of those lunar tears.
Jeez, I mean, they get pretty good passive regen, I guess, but hopefully get good value. Pearl jumps onto the Moira, Drunken also jumping onto the Moira. Pearl getting really low, uses a power supply, uses a power supply twice, uses an apple. 1 hit left, Madman able to finish her off with the stock. Rift TP's down to try and help. Madman very low on mana, but he does have those tears. He opts not to use them and does fall. Moira completely out of mana, could not assist.
That is impressive. That I actually TP'd at the exact right time to actually be able to pull up that kill on Madman. Even though he got that kill on Pearl, not worth it in the end.
And
look at that.
Just to get back to base quick. Onto the new poop.
Free TP.
Yep. Monkey putting some good damage on Emerald after she TP's back, so she's starting lane at half HP. She has Riftwalker nearby, but Rift's only level 4. Rift's gonna try and help secure these runes, but she's gotta be careful. Monkey King can probably burst her down pretty fast. She has no escapes. She gets a nice Q onto her. The Emerald Wolf putting some good damage, but Monkey secures the haste. He's half HP, getting pretty low. About 86 HP left. He activates.
But he's getting back in.
And now Hellborn is in trouble. They put down the Emerald Trap to try and escape. Barrel Rocket coming in to assist. And Monkey King's gonna secure both of these kills, I believe. Desham really low. Drunken coming in. Oh, the cape from Desham keeps him alive for now. Pearl there to help. Pearl secures the Desham kill. Monkey King gets a stun out from Moira, still trying to extend this fight, even though he's really low on mana. Entire Legion team collapses now. Drunken's just trying to escape as best he can. He has 1 more apple left. Pearl's power supply is on.
Get that.
Oh my god, this is crazy. They're able to connect. Moira stuns.
I really want it.
Madman still wants the Drunken, but his apple keeps him alive. Unbelievable.
That value out of Pearl. Saving him over and over.
Yeah, and those apples, the apples from both Pearl and both on Drunken, able to keep him alive for so long.
And it did go 2 on heal, and 1 on that bubble, and the bubble actually saved Drunken there.
And that went pretty well as a
Gave herself up.
He continued to farm top the whole time. He's now the highest level in the game, level 7, almost 400 GPM. But Monkey King got a lot of kills there.
For sure, and they got made the whole Legion team rotate mid.
Madman getting jumped on with another Rev Ward. I don't think he knows they have a Rev Ward there. Moira now putting a stun to try and fight back, but Moira's getting really low, does not yet have boots. Madman slows with the barrel roll to try and get to the Moira. Pearl Bubble doing some damage. Drunken able to connect. Moira now doing that glitch through the trees again. This is unbelievable.
Off he goes. They don't even bother to check for him.
Who is dead in this game? What is happening?
I can do this all day long, he says. But if you look at it, he's heading free farm top. He's 384 GPM, but still we got Eston on Monkey King mid, and he's still at 410, so he's 15 GPM higher anyway.
Gold from Eston.
Yeah, he's clearing the jungle now too, since they have Demented, stacking everything for him.
The bottom lane, Drunken's getting some pretty good farm too, so he's still staying in this.
For sure, he's in a steady 317 GPM. And level 7 on Emerald Warden mid, which is
and they're setting up on this Pharaoh potentially.
important.
Riftwalker. Pharaoh kind of tanky. Rift pulls him back, and it isn't going to be enough. He uses an apple and a power supply. He's 1 hit left. They don't have vision. Oh, they get.
There we go.
They're able to secure. Now Monkey King coming back in for the cleanup on Emerald Warden. She's trapped there, and she may very well fall. She does indeed. Rift probably in trouble too, but he's able to retreat. Bottom lane, a battle going on. They take the mana away from Drunken to try and extend the fight for Madman. Drunken ulti punches him up in the air, but the Pearl Bubble cannot connect in time. Puppet puts up a defensive ward top lane. They bring one up there on Pharaoh, but it's level 8 versus level 4 here, so Puppet should continue to farm no problem.
I felt like Pharaoh did very well in beginning top. He had level 3 when the other were level 3 as well, so he did very well top, but he rotated mid and lost a lot of XP there.
He just needs the leech cells to be able to have much more impact around the map.
Yeah.
Same with the Riftwalker.
And still, if you look at Monkey, he's now up to almost 500 GPM because of these stacks in the jungle.
Legion team has 3 players on bottom. They're going on the Pearl. They steal her mana. Pearl is able to leap away, but she still has the mana nonsense on from Moira. I forget the name of it. And then Drunken Master is able to escape. So despite the gank, they're able to survive that, no problem.
That is such an impact on Pearl. Doing all that job.
Monkey King, he's 490 GPM, and they're able to secure a tower deny.
Yeah.
So Pharaoh getting a little bit of value on top after all.
But now Emerald Warden goes into the jungle too, because they have fully stacked jungle as well. Or not fully, but almost
fairly stacked.
soon.
So that'll get Emerald caught back up, hopefully pretty well. Plus, Puppet's able to take stacks pretty well himself. He now has his Hungering Spirit for lifesteal.
Yeah, but I think they just leave him top and let Emerald Warden take all the stacks until they got they pushed down bot.
I'm going to cut you off. Drunken Master tries to initiate on bottom, but I don't know what he's doing there. He's just buying time till Pearl can get there, I guess. He got pretty low. They almost secured the kill, but with his power supply, he's able to stay alive. Thanks to the Pearl deal as well. A nice bubble onto the Madman, but they turn onto the Pearl and
yes.
Drunken continuing to fight as the TPs come in, but Legion team's able to pull off. Madman going that Ring of Sorcery build we mentioned last game, so he's able to really just funnel mail through his teammates.
A new stacks in the jungle for Monkey King, and he's gonna go in and take those after next wave, I guess.
Yeah, I think he's gonna clear mid and then head there.
Yeah, since he has the regen.
Blow everything and then still get back to full. The rune control from Legion has really been a game changer as well. That's the second regen they got from Monkey King.
It's pretty huge, so he don't need to actually go back to base, even though he did go back to base to fill up after he cleared the jungle once.
Yeah.
But then you have the Puppet
This is crazy.
Puppet Master top now too. Almost up to 400 GPM, but still 100 after the Monkey King.
Yeah.
And one thing you don't want to meet, that is S-ton on Monkey King.
Drunken Master caught out here. He may fall. He's really low mana because of the Mana Thunder. He's one hit left. He's trying to leap away, but they're diving pretty aggressively. They do secure the kill.
There's no way out.
Madman's catching up in farm here as they're starting to bring more pressure on bottom lane with 3 heroes.
Monkey King smoked up mid.
Oh, Monkey King smoking into mid. Trying to make a play here. Emerald has a defensive trap up though, so she's in a decent spot. He hops in through trying to initiate on the Emerald, but he decides just to take the farm. He knows there's
It's so nice to actually use the wards to jump vault over.
Yeah. Oh, Madman picking up a tower bottom for Legion. Giving him a bit of a gold spike for now.
And now everything is double stacked in the jungle for Puppet Master, so I guess he's going... I think he's gonna get his Elder's Parasite and just clear the jungle, I guess.
Yeah. Pharaoh
But he's smoking up.
Does see the
He's
Pearl.
smoking up towards mid.
Rogue's actually heading towards mid, maybe trying to get a quick ulti kill. Disham's the only one showing right now and is relatively tanky and hard to deal with, but he opted to go for Striders, so he's not that tanky. They try and puppet show him, but there's nothing around for him to attack, so he's able to back up and survive.
Ooh, the whole team is coming.
Blows everything else though. And meanwhile, Monkey King ports in, jumps on everything on Pearl, but Pearl ulti. Pharaoh ultis and it misses, does not connect. Pearl again, living one hit. Unbelievable. Pharaoh rocket though, is it enough? It is! Pharaoh secures the kill there with a nice rocket.
And we got Moira behind, seeing this Riftwalker.
Yeah, Moira trying to
It's
set us
gotta
up.
be crucial.
Puts the ulti down on the Rift, who was trying to set up her own ulti. Rift down, stuck between everybody, and will...
Look at Madman, he's dead.
Madman way too deep, dies to the Puppet Master ulti. They're trying to secure the Emerald Warden, puts down a really nice trap, but it's not enough to secure to trap the Monkey King. Monkey King picks up the kill there. Meanwhile, Drunken Master, interestingly, does not decide to TP and help. He is just pushing on bottom.
He's tired of the fighting. He just wants a little bit.
They get mid tower, and I think the better the exchange there. Pretty crazy fight.
But it's still quite even. Down bottom, we got the Moira. Stunning.
Yeah, stunning in on the Drunken Master. Monkey King ports in. Terror Rocket does not connect, trying to take a little bit more DPS. Drunken's pretty tanky, pretty evasive, but Monkey King doing so much damage right now. He's already level 11. The punch from Drunken Master, though, gets him to half, but it's probably not going to be enough.
No way out.
Puppet picks up his Elder Parasite, using it to try and take down mid tower, but it's full HP. Legion's starting to try and defend. They get one TP in and Madman coming in to defend, but they have to back off. Monkey King catches a Riftwalker here. Oh, you hate to see it on Rift. She's probably going to fall, and she does. Oh,
yeah, now he got 4 stacks on his Mad Threads. Soon 5.
Monkey King is vault over this to try and catch the Pearl. He does indeed. He gets through the trees. It was a little bit awkward, but him and Madman bring down the Pearl.
And there he goes. He got 5 on his Mud Threads too. That's not what you want to see on a monkey.
Pharaoh scopes out the Puppet Master, catches an ulti, puts down the Mummy Wall. Puppet Master in a really tough spot, cannot escape. The coordination from Legion's side is really good. TGT just slaughtering everyone one by one.
And now they're taking out their stacks too.
Yeah, oh, you hate to see it. All that gold just going inside.
Monkey King
Meanwhile,
almost
Newerth
up to 600.
Oh my gosh.
This is cash money right there.
Yeah, this
Get
is a
the
really big move for Legion.
First they take 3 kills mid and then just go in, take over the jungle and take their stacks. Feels bad, man. Look top.
Ulting on top on a Madman. Little do they know the whole Legion team is coming. Is it going to be enough? Madman getting really low. Oh my god. He lives 1 hit left because of the heals and the cape from Visham. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Madman TP's out safely. Meanwhile, Legion team counterattacks and is probably going to get secure 2 return kills here. If Emerald falls, they do. They secure 2 kills. Hellborn team now themselves trying to get some return kills on the Pharaoh, who's pretty deep, but he's pretty tanky, and the Legion team make it out of this okay. No, they use the puppet ulti and secure the kill on Pharaoh, so they at least get 1 return kill. Meanwhile, jungle. Moira. Alright, so they pick up 2 kills there in the end. Could have been worse.
Did you see what Monkey King just picked up?
I did not.
He got his shrunken.
A full shrunken
full shrunken in 15 minutes.
Gosh. 15-minute full shrunken on Monkey King? Jeez.
Aye. That's gonna be rough.
That's gonna be
I don't wanna... You don't wanna beat that.
Yeah, and that basically undoes all of Puppet Ulti, which is their main way of bringing him down right now.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess they have Drunken for some physical, but... Oh, Rift being pretty smart there, using her Q for vision to counterward that. I'd like to see it.
That's nice. But on the other hand, we got Monkey King level 13, but we got Puppet, which is level 12, so it's not that far after.
The GPM
150 gold.
Is pretty large, but Puppet's doing his best to catch up, and if they win a fight or 2, they can get back into it. I think the kills are really the thing setting these teams apart right now. It's 16-7.
100%. And Madman just... Yep. I guess Monkey King is gonna look for kills now when he got his Shrunken. There's no reason to farm more for him, I guess.
Yeah.
Now just leave over everything in the jungle for Madman, so he can get back into the game.
Trying to initiate, but I don't think she can connect on anything. The Emerald Wolves are slower down too much. He put a rocket
look at
on.
this.
I thought Monkey might go, but he decides not to.
There are actually 3-4 people around mid tower.
Yeah,
while Drunken farming top and Puppet.
They got Drunken farming top. Looks like Legion's looking to try and get a pick here. I think Hellborn team's just trying to play a little bit more defensive. Pharaoh, though, rotating towards the Drunken, but I think he's just going to collect the wave. Puppet decides to smoke on bottom lane. I wonder if he's trying to set something up here.
I think they really want to pick that Madman, but
yeah,
is that really the right guy they want to kill? Don't they want to kill the Monkey King, which...
Yeah.
He has 6-0.
Monkey with his Shrunken. Because their main damage is going to be from the Puppet show, from the Puppet ulti.
Yeah, they need to get a perfect combo out from the Puppet Master. He needs a PK, jump in, use his Puppet Show into the Voodoo Puppet. Then he might be able to kill it pretty fast, but he needs to get up to him very, very close. And that's hard with the Monkey King.
Yeah. And also, if he leaves too far away before you get a Puppet Show on him, like if you ulti first and try and Puppet Show the illusion, if he's able to get his combo, he might get the distance to break the ulti tether. And
then the table is turned, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, but even going on bottom's tough. I mean, I think they know Moira's down there, so even if they go on the Madman, effective Moira ulti might be able to keep him alive.
It probably will, and they will have time to TP down. The Monkey King has that movement speed at 443, and he uses boots, that's 60, then he's up to 503 movement speed, and that's...
Which is absolutely insane.
Yeah. That math was not right, but it's almost that. It's 463. Of when he uses his boots.
Plus he could vault over creeps or whatever to get there faster, so...
Exactly.
Really, really fast.
Item choices.
Neophyte's book. Is that going to be the Twin Blades? What does that go into, you think?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh wait, that's not
maybe it's...
I'm thinking.
Could he go for... Like, I've seen him go for a lot of Grimoire. I don't know how that... Like,
yeah, Grimoire for the damage and the life.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how that goes well with the puppet doll. But that's the only thing. Maybe if he's going for staff, but I don't think it's going for the staff this game. Even though the staff is very strong on Puppet Master, but I cannot see him buy it.
Yeah, it's gotta be a light brand into something probably then Grimoire.
Yeah. But then if you look at TGT's items, actually their supports have a Ring of Sorcery, probably gonna go into those new boots, which I don't remember the name of. Maybe Star Scribe boots?
Scribe boots.
Yeah. Might go into those later, which is strong boots for the team with mana and the heal.
Yeah.
And then you got Puppet, the Drunken Master up top. He got the Shaman's headdress fixed out now, so he's getting in there.
Yeah, I mean, all he needs to do is get tanky. He does so much damage, so.
The hard part is here, I guess, that Madman sits on 2,800 gold. Probably gonna go into Mach 2. I've seen that many times on FA. And they have a lot of farm on their Monkey King with the Shrunken Head compared to the Pizdun's Monkeys. They sit only with the Elder's Parasite.
Yeah, that's their only big item right now. Well, the trap's showing Monkey King mid, so they know they're going for initiation there. Nothing happens. Puppet's still smoked up. I don't know if they're going to try something bottom or not. It does look like he keeps considering to infiltrate, but they're staying on their own high ground.
But he's wasting a lot of time here.
He was hoping someone would show bottom, I guess. But yeah, he's wasting a lot of time. He probably should just collect that wave.
Yeah, that's 100 gold for nothing and just stand still and not get any creeps for almost a minute.
Riftwalker putting a little bit of damage on the Moira fighting over the rune, but Moira able to pick up the illusion.
Monkey King goes into another trap.
Still looking, but the emerald traps just continue to be annoyance.
And Pharaoh top seems like he's going into a puzzle box, I guess.
Which is a huge pickup. So strong. If you're trapped in those Pharaoh walls with a puzzle box, you're gonna melt.
Yep. Oh, he actually go for a Tablet of the Command.
Oh yeah, that's also really, really useful.
Yeah, of course, versus Pharaoh. Makes sense. It seems like the whole Legion's team is going towards mid, but free farm bottom, which they don't know, so they gotta stay passive. Because I guess he's wanna pick a Madman, but Madman is not anywhere close.
They bring 1 TP bottom, 2 TP bottom.
Yeah.
Puppet does see that though, so he's gonna back off. 3 TPs. Pharaoh's gonna try and get an ulti onto him. I believe the rocket misses. It does.
No one to be seen.
Although Moira ulti's in behind the Riftwalker. Riftwalker's caught. Nice ulti by Pharaoh connects. And now the Mummy Wall coming in. Rift's done. Has no mana because of the Sun or anything.
And Madman picks up the Sword of the High.
There it is. He's on his way to Mach.
If it's not a Doombringer, it sure is a Mach.
Yeah, I'd love to see a Doombringer. Now that'd be
yeah. Live a little. Drunken Master top though, so keeps on farming, got 1076 gold on him.
Yeah, I wonder what his next item is going to be. He'll build something like Souls for the defense and offense, or he'll build something...
It gotta be Demonic. Or at least Souls. Yeah, it gotta be Souls for the armor. He needs the team armor.
They're going to run into a Monkey King and Disham here. I wonder if they're going to try and make a fight. Drunken Master kind of baiting out, waiting for the rune. They do put a slow on Demented Shaman from Pearl. Drunken is Emerald Warden slow coming in is going to connect on both Monkey and Disham. They opt to skip over Disham, who's Puppet showed, to try and connect to the Monkey, but he escapes, so they just clean up the Disham.
That's actually big, because they knew 3 people were TPing bottom. They saw Disham's top, and they could just go for free, because no one can TP.
So that's pretty good gold there for Emerald to pick up.
Yeah.
Madman pressuring bottom, just trying to farm up. Rift trying to defend as best he can. Puppet continues to take stacks though, so his GPM is slowly growing. But
again,
nuts.
The Hellboard team actually needed to go over the whole team to get Disham, a kill on Disham, and that's 200 gold.
Yeah. It's absolutely crazy. Mortar continues to stack the jungle for that Monkey King, so he's floating well above 500 GPM. Absolutely crazy. I mean, if you compare, though, the Madman has not even finished his Mach yet, and he's at the same GPM as Puppet. And it's not even accounting for a nearly 600 GPM Monkey King.
I'm wondering, though, which carry is stronger, Madman or a Puppet? Kind of depends on what items they have, but
Yeah, I think it's very item dependent. I would guess a Madman wins if they're fully 6-slotted. It probably depends if Puppet
Mid lane.
Oh, initiation from Pharaoh on the mid on the Emerald Warden. Monkey King also doing a lot of damage in there. He does fall. Pearl getting really low. Able to jump quite a few times and stay alive. Drunken Master now trying to slow this Monkey King down. He punches him up in tower range with Puppet wailing on him, but it's not enough damage. And the cape's on him anyway, so he would not have 0.
Close though.
Rift maybe setting up for an ulti here, but it's a 3v5. I don't know about this. They still have Puppet ulti, I guess.
They might buy back.
Potentially, if Rift decides to go for it. Channeling, he catches
Perfect ulti.
Oh, but the return ulti from Moira slows them from doing anything. Puppet still has his ulti in the bag, but he gets stunned immediately by Moira and just blown up. The only one left now is Drunken, but it's a 5v1. He's just trying to live. Please, God, let him live. Is it going to be enough? Monkey King chasing him down, and no, it is not enough. The Newerth.
Puppet didn't even start his Elder Parasite sight, and he melted.
Yeah, Moira's perfectly timed stun got him before he can do anything. Without a shrunken head, he's just so susceptible to all these stuns.
That ulti from Moira, insane.
Yeah, Moira, perfect positioning, standing to the side, anticipating something like that from Rift, and instant to put her ulti down to counterplay.
Yeah.
That was
how they find all the wards.
Tower, or 4 for 0 in the tower. Excuse me. Oh my God. Looks like Legion
they go
might be
for
Kong?
Yeah.
Oh, and the Mach finished now on Madman, so now he can farm more effectively and is putting out a lot more damage during fight. They have a tablet now on Emerald Warden as well, so they have 2 tablets trying to counteract the Sparrow, but they're really lacking any kind of other items.
And Pharaoh now got his puzzle box as well.
Oh, Pharaoh completing a puzzle box.
A level 2 even.
I feel like level 2 is really the power spike for puzzle box. That's when it really starts to do some damage. Oh, Shadow Mist coming out from Hellborn.
Yeah.
They know they just did Kongor though, so are they hoping someone's in the jungle farming?
They hope they're TPing bottom and not be run top, but they're doing the opposite.
Yeah,
they're staying top.
Kind of
and look at
times call for desperate measures.
But look at that, they have 2 mana rings. They almost
hold out of it. Legion team's gonna probably blow that top tower up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you take middle tower here and then steal the stacks. Legion fortifies early, preemptively. Top tower falling pretty quick, already under half HP. Probably be tower for tower by the time this is done. TB coming in from 2 people. Pharaoh ulti's in. Their main TB's coming in. He connects on the Puppet, 1 tablet away.
Oh, he jumped early.
Moira illusion in though, excuse me, is able to connect on the Puppet. Pearl ulti in, protects them from any real damage from the Riftwalker ultis. They also put up a defensive Moira ulti. Legion team really falling. Madman getting low, but is still alive. No one from Legion has fell yet. And they sweep the whole team except for Emerald.
GG's.
And that's GG's already.
Look GG's at that. The whole Legion team just standing around waiting for that ulti to pop so they could just smash out the spells. Oh.
Unbelievable. They just had so much counterplay to the Rift, and there's no initiation left for the Hellborn team.
Yeah. That was something.
Yeah. We'll have to see if Pizdun makes some changes going into game 2, but game 1 definitely was all too